Sabbatha says, James, will you please explain to me the difference between alcoholism and people who say they are alcohol dependent? The people I lived with drank a lot, but not daily, more of a binge. Alcohol dependence and nicotine, well, the difference between addiction and dependence. You might know somebody that, let's call it a real estate agent, and every time they have a business meeting, they can sell better, they sell houses better when they get a couple drinks in them. They have grown to be dependent from that area of their life to be on alcohol. They don't do it without it. If they do it, they don't like it, they're not as good, so they've become dependent upon it. An alcoholic can be a real estate agent and he will have a couple drinks and he is now experiencing, as the years go on, he or she is now ruining sales because they get blackout drunk and they can't stop it. Whereas the person that's dependent upon it, they can have 3 or 4, don't embarrass themselves, don't lose the sale. They can be dependent upon it, but their life may be affected negatively, but not to the degree that somebody who is an alcoholic is affected by it. The people you sound like you're talking about, they may, whenever they go to a party, they may not go unless there's alcohol because they don't feel socially comfortable in their own skin without alcohol. Now, an alcoholic is the same creature, except an alcoholic will just drink and drink and drink and not be able to stop. There'll be no control. Whereas the alcohol dependent person will drink and get loose. But every time they go to a party, they're going to be dependent on that to be a social butterfly. The alcoholic will be a social butterfly for about an hour, and then he'll be the blackout drunk that's falling down the stairs and hitting on people's wives. If you're anything like me. I hope that explained it.